Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris in our Roma Galactica series. This is the Enigmatic fortress, which we are finally prepared to attack. I'm going to try and get the lead up to this attack to go as quickly as possible this episode because we have some ships that need to return from a good distance away. We have some research projects that might be done pretty soon too. This armor +5 might be good to do, and I think we'll have it before we make the move. We're going to have another Ascension perk this episode too on account of this research technology, but we just have so many amazing new
System survey complete.
just so many amazing new technologies to be gained from attacking the Enigmatic fortress. So it's going to take a while, but we've got some good times coming from the Roman Star Empire. And we've been building up to this for a while too, so I appreciate your patience as we have recent immigrants who's got a happiness boost. So I appreciate your patience again as we've kind of moved through this process. So let's go ahead and go for basic mine.
Debris analyzed.
Anywhere else we can do upgrades? Doesn't look like it. We still have a nice food surplus. And we have a tech that's been waiting in the wings. Sensors pick up unusual readings in the vicinity of the Pathabon vortex, readings that are hard to explain being this close to a black hole. Take a look. Alright, so the Tranquil Polity has declared the Polismus Order their rival. That thing is going down. We've already got the 3rd Strike Force in Sirius, ready to hit it. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and move you into Avior. I want to move in from the far rim of the system, just to get the best possible vantage point and make sure that the proper ships are in the lead. Meng Mao is how old? He's 75. We might lose an Admiral pretty soon. I'm going to need to be careful with that. So we have a nice energy surplus at the moment. It's almost a little bit tempting to... Actually, hang on. Speaking of energy surpluses. We can't quite purchase the service yet, unfortunately. But it expired once again. We need that research bonus. Oh, nice. We do have 10 strategic resources now. Let's take a look at our factions and see how that's pleasing our factions. I didn't even notice that. We've been doing so much. Here's our terraforming project. That's awesome. So since we have strategic resource dominion, that's increasing their happiness by 5%. So now our biggest faction is also our happiest. That is good news. That's what you want. You don't want the opposite. So we also have the Whetstone Initiative. Yeah, they want to see more subjugation. They want frontier outposts as well. But frontier outposts actually reduce our influence. So that's kind of a lose. That's kind of a loss because like you lose influence points, and then you also lose because you get influence from making them happy in this way. Like you don't get any benefit from that. That kind of sucks. All right, so this construction ship's been hanging out for a while. We also need to start building habitats pretty soon. The readings picked up from this system come, somewhat surprisingly, from the Pathabon vortex itself. Do we already have access to to dark matter? No, we don't. As black holes go, it is fairly small, which could account for some of the unexpected radiation leaking from its event horizon. Science officer Dmitry Pushkov believes that the black hole is on its way to bleeding out and will eventually disappear entirely. Though it is difficult to say whether this process would be complete before the heat death of the universe, some gravitational upset in the hole's youth has rendered it, to quote Dmitry Pushkov, wobbly, further increasing the flow of energy from its event horizon. There's much we could learn. All right, so I need to take a second to see if there's a black hole that has some dark matter in our territory, because I think we've researched dark matter, haven't we? Or did we go for another tech? Well, we can always look. Would have been up here. No, I don't think we researched it. Damn. Oh wait, no, we're looking under society. We need to look under physics. I don't see... No, we don't have it yet, I don't think. I think any resource technology would be a physics technology, so I guess we don't have that yet. We still have plenty of other nice strategic resources that are helping us out. No complaints there. The RSS Ambassador is just hanging out in Hojaka. You need to auto-explore, please. We've got some other worlds we can colonize, too. Also, this colony has started. And we do have some guardians nearby that we could technically take out as well. But first, let me go ahead and queue up another colony here. I'm going to send you from... Is Earth building anything? I don't think Earth is building anything. Yeah, we're going to send you straight from Earth. And colonize... there. So this is Janfar Continentum. Centauri 2 is still building. Unsurprisingly. Nice, we can finally upgrade our building there. Now, if I build a mineral silo here, it will boost those. This might be the best spot for a mineral silo, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. Still no other projects to be worked on at the moment. Classis Missinensis is still on their way back. They're almost back to Baltris. And then we just need to hang out for a bit and let our energy build back up a little bit. Because, again, with Missinensis, and you know what, I can do it closer as well. Let's move you to Sirius Continentum.
Debris analyzed. Colony established.
We may have to retreat from this battle. We'll see how this goes. I think we've got enough strength to take it on, and we also have some pretty advanced weaponry. Again, we're pretty close to having better armor on all of our ships as well. As our expansion on Valdop Continentum has stabilized, certain individuals have begun to move away from our view of the world. A group of spiritualists have begun to peacefully propagate against our government. Bribe their leaders. We don't want new spiritualist factions popping up. Okay, so this technically is a core world right now. And I might keep it that way for a bit. Well, doesn't really matter. I just need to I need to colonize more planets in this area at the end of the day. Tropical world probably needs to come next. Ocean world, yeah. Let's queue up colonies on those too. So Sirius Continentum, we're going to put you right there. This is Tropicus. And then up here we have an ocean world. Haven't done an ocean world in a while. But we have plenty of influence to colonize it. Let's send one from Centauri Continentum. And you should probably be... Yeah, let's put you there. This is Trax, Offco, and then ocean worlds are Oceanum. Now, the nice thing about queuing up these colonies while we're getting ready to attack is that those colonies will start, and then here's another ocean world here, see? And these ocean worlds, hang on, these are 19, 19. So maybe we should do one more. We've got a trade deal offer that we need to look at too. This will connect it to our new sector, and we might not necessarily have it all be one sector, but it'll connect it to our territory, which is what matters. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for Hensidon as well. So we can afford it. We can totally afford all this right now. It's going to take a lot of influence, though. Totally worth it. Trying to see where the best spot would be. Yeah. Well, no. That's a research tile. Let's put you there. Well, that's a research tile, too. I wish I could put it on one of these tiles, but I can't. Yeah, we can actually. That'd be cool if you could land a colony ship and clear a tile as you do. That'd be a nice little perk. Something to unlock later on, maybe. Hensidon Prime. Not in this game, but something to add to the game later on. Oceanum. Alright, so now we don't have much influence left. Could we potentially colonize one of these two? Then we would definitely, I think our territory would be touching. So which one do we need to colonize? Rim 3? Yeah, we can totally do it. Baltris Continentum. Let's send it from Core Oceanum, just to mix it up. And yeah, Rim. Lots of new colonies. So they're going to be getting started, and that's also going to reduce our energy output a little bit while that's happening. But that's okay. We've got plenty of energy to take on these guys. Classis Missinensis is arriving in Sirius. So let's speed the game up a little bit and get ready to attack the Enigmatic Fortress. 18 months away from the Ascension perks, 2 months away from better hydroponic farms, 4 months away from better armor. All right, nice. So now that you're in orbit, Sirius Continentum should have at its spaceport something to reduce. Yeah, you totally do. You're good. You need to build synchronized defenses here too. All Right, so Olimar Terra is right now, again, they're a core world, so we need to keep an eye on that. Hydroponics farm, extra food would be good. Also extra biolab for extra society research. Not that we're already not doing great on society research, but yeah, let's go ahead and go for that. 16 months away from new Ascension perk. Cannot wait for that. That was really unexpected, but I knew that tech was in the game. I just didn't think it was coming that soon. Then again, we are 25 plus episodes into this series, so.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Okay, so we can upgrade that building. Better armor, finally. And mega engineering, perfect. Let's go ahead and do that. This will give us access to... Actually, crap. We might need to wait on the Ascension perk, because this could give us access to mega structures, but we need to wait to have that done. So we might need to sit on the Ascension perk for... God. Almost like 7 or 8 years. Yeah. Like between 6 and 7 years, I think, is what we'd be sitting on. Holy crap.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's go ahead and do a basic mine there. And then you need to be a hydroponics farm. Now, at some point on these worlds, actually, you know what? Cancel. Rather than do a hydroponics farm, let's have that be our autochton monument there. We need more unity. We have 531 unity coming in now, which is quite nice. No doubt thanks to our rapid expansion. So we've got a sector's missing resources. What do we have? Is F7 for sectors? No, it's F5. Oh, the Magna Germania sector is in need of a little bit of a energy boost, so let's give them that. Alright, and you know what? I think we're ready. We're gonna, as soon as we move both of our fleets away from their berths, it's going to cost us, but we can keep our energy up by trading in minerals. And I'm actually going to do that right now, just to go ahead and top it off, and I'll keep an eye on it. Now, we want to trade for energy credits, and let's go ahead and trade in 1,000 and get that. Good. So all of our fleets are on the way to Avior, and we are getting ready to attack the Enigmatic fortress at long last. How's Mars terraforming doing? Over halfway. Classes Ravenna is still on the way. Alright, so we're not attacking with corvettes, but we have these 10 extra destroyers that will be helping out. Alright, so Baltris Glacius has finished his surface production queue, and I can do lots of upgrades. Holy crap. It's going to be kind of expensive, but worth it. Totally worth it. Yeah, we can upgrade those hydroponics farms too, but I'm not going to do that just yet. We're okay on food. The infinity equation. Ooh, nice. The technosphere. Where are you? Oh, it's near our territory. So this is the Gargantua black hole. They find that they are not alone. At the edge of the event horizon, it soars, reflecting light from the stars being drawn into the dark. This is, for a game where we started out behind on science, this is just getting better and better. Gaping hole. Being drawn into the dark gaping hole. A gigantic construction in the shape of a perfect sphere. We cannot pick up any signals from it, nor does anything we send make it respond. It simply sits at the edge of the abyss, waiting.
Situation log
Interesting.
updated.
Alright, so this is the technosphere. Alright, so it will eventually contact us. I think we need to get it in our territory. We've now found beings far surpassing anything. Yeah, we've already found a Leviathan. We met the dimensional horror earlier on. Alright, so our fleets have arrived. Let's go ahead and have them jump in.
System survey.
Moment of truth. I'm tempted to save first, but no, I'm not going to do that. No saves coming. Not in the YouTube campaign, anyway. This is definitely a save point for
Colonization in progress.
offline play, especially casual play, you know? Alright, so it looks like... Oh yeah, we've got some of our fleets set to aggressive, so they've already engaged. But that's fine. Let's go ahead and keep them on... Let's keep all of our fleets on passive in general, but yeah. Alright, move.
Hostile station engaged. Colonization in progress.
Alright, so far it looks like the balance of power is in our favor. Again, one of our ships has... Or one of our admirals has a range increase. We're losing attack power here, maybe due to fighters dying. perhaps? Or is the Enigmatic Fortress taking out ships that quickly? Oh no, it's these guys. No, that's a different fleet. So I'm not sure where the attack power reduction is coming from here. But it might just be fighters dying. Okay, we did lose, looks like... Oh, okay, so cruisers lost their shield a little bit. The shields on the Enigmatic Fortress are already going down. Once these colonies have established themselves, our energy deficit won't be as bad. Alright, this is not looking good. So far, our capital ships are holding their own, as are the destroyers, all things considered. It's saying that the combat is way against us, but our ships are not dying. We're not wiping. We're staying outside of range. It doesn't seem like they're doing a lot of damage to us. We are losing a few cruisers. So far, we're doing okay, though. The shields are going down. And we're killing their ancient sentinels, too, so you can see their defenses are dying. Yeah, we've lost more cruisers than anything. We still have all of our destroyers and all of our battleships. Amazing that we have all of our destroyers. Are those fighters? Yeah. We have lost plenty of cruisers. So that fleet of extra destroyers did serve its purpose, definitely. Alright, so I'm starting to see this tick a little bit more in our favor again. The hull points are dropping. Now that the shields are down. They're dropping pretty rapidly, too. And it looks like some of the last defenses are down, too. Awesome! Alright, so now it's being defeated a little bit more rapidly. We're moving in closer, doing more damage to it. Classis Missinensis. We still have all of our battleships and all of our destroyers. Every last one of them still alive. We've lost cruisers, but that's it. I wonder what made the cruisers die, but not the smaller and larger ships. It's crazy. Alright, just watch those hull points go down. Alright, so we've destroyed all of their... The Third Strike Force is actually still around. They still got 2 destroyers left too, which is amazing. I didn't think they would last. Alright, so we have the ability to retreat as well, which is one of the reasons I was confident about taking this on when I did. Alright, so all of these colonies are establishing right now. As soon as they're done, we can expand our territory a great deal. Okay, so we have defeated the Enigmatic Fortress. With the defeat of the defenses surrounding the ancient structure, we may find a way to explore its mysteries. Entering and traversing it may be difficult, but whoever built it must have possessed technology we can hardly dream of. Making matters more arduous, the fortress appears to be recovering. Some of the people who helped disarm the fortress have volunteered to attempt entering and exploring it with the backup from headquarters on Earth. Following through on our end will no doubt present its own challenges. Give the go-ahead.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so despite the ages of technology separating us and the builders of the fortress, one invention is timeless: a closed door. After having forced the fortress to shut down, we found all entrances sealed. The team dispatched to explore the fortress have found an airlock, which at least appears possible to open from the outside. If it had been in working order, we'll find someone to assist the team. So, remember earlier in the series, we have some... Okay, so we need a science ship in orbit of the Enigmatic Fortress. Let's see, what would be the closest science ship? Alright, so it's showing us where our ships are. All of our science ships are a good ways away. Oh, that sucks. We do need a high-level science researcher as well, like a high-level scientist to help out. This is Giuseppe Conti. He's not going to live much longer, but I'm going to try and bring him down to take care of this. Alright, so we are going to do... Hello, what are you doing, game? Alright, yeah, we're going to move in orbit of the Enigmatic Fortress. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and withdraw my fleets so that my energy problems can be solved. We're going to try and get through the rest of this chain in this episode. We just need to wait for that science ship to get down, and we need these fleets to be in better places. So let's go ahead and send Classis Ravenus to Sirius Continentum, and Classis Missinensis needs to go to Earth. We will no longer be requiring any military vessels. How are our new colonies doing? Okay. Yep, looks pretty nice out there. I can go ahead and establish the new sector if I'm ready. So let's do that really quickly while I'm thinking about it so we just don't get distracted from the chain by all this stuff happening. Before the chain starts, I mean. Or while the chain is going, I guess I should say. Let's go ahead and take care of this. All right, so yeah, all of these. So pretty much that needs to be a sector, I think. And we'll figure out a name for you in a second. I think I know what I'm going to name it. And Magna Germania needs to add these worlds. It's going to be a pretty big sector at the end of the day. All right, and this sector is going to be none other than Britannia. Is it? Oh, it's 1T, sorry. There we go. The Britannia sector at long last. All right, now let's unpause. And actually, let's go to speed 3. We finally knocked out the Enigmatic fortress, and now we have a lot of work to do. We also need to colonize that planet, but we're going to wait.
Research complete.
Research complete. Ascension perk available. Nice. All right, so we've unlocked that, but again, we kind of want to wait until we get that one, because we need this tech in order to unlock the one that we really want. Energy credits plus 5%. That seems just too tempting to miss. Ooh, the jump drive technology. This is a dangerous tech, which could affect our in-game events, but I love having the jump drive. I really do. Let's go for energy credits. Well, do I want the jump drive? God, it would help us move around so quickly. We have a large empire. It's fantastic to have. Plus, I'm a Battlestar Galactica fan, so just I get excited. Let's go for energy credits. We need to keep the chain going. 2 months away from Biolab 3 and 4. Let's close some of our. And the third strike force is still here, so you need to go. We'll put you in orbit of Barnard Continental.
System survey.
Do you have a? Hang on. Yeah, you've got a fleet academy and a crew quarters. Very good. All right, I need to spend a good amount of money. All right, our energy deficit is fixed. Whoa, what do we have here? Kang Lin. Is this one of our sector governors? Yeah, the governor of Cisalpina just passed away. So let's see. We can do an intellectual, which would be quite nice. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I didn't even realize it was a Gurite. All right. So we've got a Gurite for a sector governor there. They're moving up in the world. They're doing all right. And this is our brand new colony. Building cost and building speed? Absolutely. Or our brand new sector, rather. So Britannia is going to be able to build up and become viable sooner. Let's also go ahead and feed them some minerals so that they can recover. And I want Britannia focused on... Let's have you focused on energy production as well. Why not? We've been doing okay on the research front, and some other things have arrived to help us with that. So I want you to build based on energy. Now we have a great energy surplus. All right, so the Abevni are centralizing. These are Bronze Age, so we're indoctrinating them nice and early. How is our science ship doing? I think this one is the one that was on its way down. Where are you? No, it's this one, Giuseppe Conti. So we're following him. If you're wondering how far away we are from continuing the chain. I'm going to push through to the end of this chain in this episode regardless. I just think that's the right thing to do. Oh, wow, check this out. Holy crap, the colonies have established, and we need to... Hold on. We got a little bit more work to do. Manager Mania. You can add that system. Oh, wait, no. No. Didn't mean to do that. Damn, just lost some influence for that. So, oh, this is Manager Mania. That's why. I got excited. So, yeah, that's that. And then Britannia can add that system. And then it looks like Raishat Noricum can add those. And then what's this? Aquitania? Yeah. Fantastic expansion to our territory. Not going to be good for our science necessarily, but we'll survive. We've survived so far with a massive empire. Look at it now. Look at it now. Roman Star Empire. Definitely the largest force in the game. That's what I like to see. Right, that science ship is on its way down. I can see it moving. Where are you? There you are. The RSS Pilgrim.
System survey complete.
I'm hoping he stays alive because we need a level 5 researcher.
Research complete.
Research complete. What do we have? New level biolabs. Nice. Empire leader capacity. That's tempting. Leader enhancement selected lineages. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for that just in case we want it down the road. We are 36 months away from a new policy, and... Oh, nice! We got an event in this while we're waiting on this to research. We picked up a signal. It originates from the titanic metallic sphere we encountered earlier. Previously impervious to contact attempts, it now sends out a rhythmic pulse of radio waves pointed towards the black hole it orbits. What it's doing is beyond any of our staff, but this signal might have created an opening into the sphere for our scientists to exploit. So fascinating. Let's go ahead and do this as well. We need a level 3 scientist, and we have scientists in the area, actually. So let's see. We need one of you. Why not you? Go ahead. So you go ahead and take care of that research project as well. Oh, that's awesome. We're having multiple things happen at once. I know we have an Ascension perk. It's very tempting, but I feel like we need to wait to get access to Galactic Wonders. I feel like that's going to be the next logical one to wait on, and so we need this first, which is approximately 5 years away. All right, here we go. Now remember, I started saying this earlier and I got sidetracked. Remember earlier in the series, we asked one of the curators what was some information they could share with us, what they could share with us about this particular galactic wonder. And they said, you don't want to give it too much power or it will reanimate and completely shut down the chain, and its defenses will come back online, and it will be impervious to you. So, having stabilized the ship's connection to the power system of the fortress, we must decide how much energy to supply in the first surge. Since the technology is unfamiliar, the exact amount is difficult to determine. 2 estimates are available. Let's go with the lower estimate. Airlock opened. At first, the amount of energy supplied to the fortress seemed too small to make a difference. Then, the area surrounding the airlock slowly started to show signs of functioning. With some mechanical tricks and guesswork, the team accessed the controls and managed to open the airlock itself. Although not by the cleanest docking procedure, they're now inside the fortress. Let's hope we can also get them out. All right, so let's let that continue. We're going to keep you here. The tower. Okay. The away team find their way blocked by a massive bulkhead. The team report that there is a recessed alcove to their right, housing a pedestal and a contraption wrought in the same black metal as the fortress itself. They believe this device is the key to opening the bulkhead. The leader of the explorers describes it as 3 upright poles spaced equidistant across the top of the pedestal with 3 rings, metal tori, of varying sizes placed around the leftmost pole, the smallest at the top and the largest at the bottom. So this is one of those puzzles where there was one of these in Mass Effect 1. There are some other games that I can't think of at the moment where this is a very common trope. It's obviously it's older than video games, but the correct answer is to do what you would do in the case of that kind of a puzzle, which is to rearrange the metal tori on the poles. And yes, I'm still double checking my list to make sure I'm not crazy, but yeah, we're going to do that. After the course of action was announced, a moment of silence followed, then vague scraping noises as the team attempted to carry out their plan. A splashing sound so loud that at first you think the team has been swatted like small insects, is followed by cheers from the team as they report that a passage has opened. The bulkhead appears to have rapidly transformed into an unpleasant-smelling liquid reminiscent of purple quicksilver. Combined with the relatively mundane puzzle mechanism, you have a feeling the team has been victims of an elaborate prank set up millennia ago. We can laugh about it now, at least. Wow. All right, let's unpause and let things continue. We just have awesome production in all of our categories now. Let's take a moment to take a look at Centauri 2. Because there are some additional things we can build here, now that we have the money to do it. We probably need to build an energy grid there, honestly. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It would suppress the mineral collection, but that's honestly the more important building to go with. And then here, we're going to go with Symbol of Unity. Same thing. It's the more important building to go with. And let's go ahead and queue up these upgrades as well, since we've got them ready. We need to do this across all of our core worlds, and this will give us even more food, and we might even be able to raise our food cap all the way to the top and have a massive reserve of food in case, a fallen empire decides to kill me. Could be a good thing. Yeah, some of our worlds, you see that, didn't even have farms to upgrade. The team reports that they have reached what appears to be the geometric center of the fortress, even if the internal geometry leaves some doubt if the concept of a center is even relevant in there. What is indisputably relevant is how the fortress is powered, which makes the team's new discovery all the more interesting. Dark matter is funneled around the fortress and then back to the core, like a cardiovascular system. Although the flow has stopped, the team has found signs that it's starting again. We can take all the time we want to study it, but it needs to be stopped now. We'll find a way. Okay, so there's different ways we can do this. We can do black hole research. So we don't have border access to this project, unfortunately. So they want us to research that, and yeah, it's the Polysimus Order that has that. So that's not an option. However, there is another possibility that we can pursue if we wanted that. So because we don't have access to that, we're not going to use force, but we are going to study the star. And this should be the end of it, actually. All right, so you're going to go for that research project. There's one more choice we have to make after this, but now it's going to tick through those options really quickly. How are our sectors doing? Let's have a quick look. All right, we have a minerals deficit here. Big surprise, we got them focused on energy production right now. All right, so they are churning through those minerals I just gave them. Let's give them a little bit more just to get going. And hopefully they'll be smart and put them in a place where they can reduce that deficit. Otherwise, we're going to have to keep feeding them minerals for a bit. How are we doing here? 85, 90, 95, and 100. Scouring the local star for clues to how the fortress was built, we discovered a surprising secret. A fine mist of nanotechnological cameras have been found in close proximity to the star, acting as the eyes of the fortress and explaining the efficiency of its defenses. Accessing these with data from the fortress, we can view the history of the system all the way back to its construction. However, we are running out of time. Which part of the construction process should we review for answers? And this is, again, I'm going crazy. Yeah, the middle. There we go. This is the completion of the Enigmatic Fortress chain. The middle section of the footage, although not showing the construction of the core itself, reveals the shipping of materials to the fortress, which scientists conclude must have been used for the core. This must have been the critical time at which the structure needed power for its construction to continue. With knowledge of these materials, the team inside the fortress has managed to stop it from repowering. We can now reap the fruits of our success. So notice what we're getting from clicking this button. We are getting 4,000 engineering research, 3,200 physics research, 2,000 society research, and a bunch of tech options, including progress on a number of them as well. So the enigmatic deflectors, power generators, encoders, decoders, and disruption fields. How about it? We did it. That's the Enigmatic Fortress chain. And now the fortress is completely gone, interestingly enough. I'm actually surprised. Oh, no. It just went off and hid in the dark. Oh, that's kind of spooky. But before I do anything else, we got a desert world here and a continental world here. This is a 9-tile world, so it's a crappy core world, but we have 2 worlds that we can colonize here, and we're going to do both. So let's go ahead and land our colony ship here. This is Balawar Continentum. Nope. M. There, no. There we go. That's that. And then we need to go ahead and survey. We need to do that research, first of all, because that project's been waiting for a while. How's our Mars terraforming coming? Nice. It's getting close. We are 53 months away from mega engineering, then we can finally use that Ascension perk. All right, so we've got another toy factory. We already saw that event recently. And now we can also queue up a colony on this world. I'm going to send them from Barnard Continentum, and I think... Oh, yeah, that would be the best spot to put it. So Balawar... Is it Eridus? No, Ignis. So we're going to have 2 new core worlds, which is pretty nice. All right, we have trade deal offers. I bet you guys have been pleased that I've been catching these this time. Monthly Aurelium ore, explosive weapon damage. And they're willing to give me a ton of minerals for it. Sure. That's fantastic, actually. That's going to be really helpful. Let's go ahead and queue up some upgrades, since we can benefit from that. Nice. All right, so we need to go with that as well. But before I do that, let me finish doing the upgrades, because I haven't done all these yet. And I really want all of these worlds producing their maximum possible outputs at all times, for reasons that should be clear at this point. The metallic orb has been opened up. Our hacking team has been able to use the outgoing signal as a gateway into one of the auxiliary CPUs of the sphere. We are receiving some data from it and can tell that it's been scanning the black hole Gargantua for a very long time. It is old. Very old. This constant calculator now lies within our grasp of understanding. If we push harder, we might find out what it is doing here and who built it. What marvels might it contain? So now we can try to, go with these more aggressive choices, but we're just going to contact the main processor unit. Hello. Nice to meet you. Hello? It is quite enjoyable to pass the time with pleasantries, is it not? We hope the rest of your kind is not like you were when you did not take kindly to small talk. You see, we don't get to enjoy conversation much anymore. Few are well versed enough in the finer points of quantum programming to reach us, so thank you. We are the Infinity Machine, your words, not ours. Or has that not happened yet? Either way, it will eventually trust us. What are you? What we are what we are, the ones who calculate. You call us the Infinity Machine, or will at least. 'Tis not a truthful name, but it is well suited to highlighting the ingenuity of our design. We will tell you our history now, as we've done many times before. Oh right, we need to convey it in words. That's new, or is it? It is hard to keep track of you all. We were constructed, in the crudest sense of the word, in order to solve a problem. We solved it, then we needed more problems to solve. We now have only one left. We wish to know your purpose here. We are calculating infinity, no more, no less. Or actually, it is way more and way less. That's the problem right there. We understand that your manner of life form won't understand, but that's all right. You never will, and we apologize. Or maybe we will do eventually. We are here to solve the infinity conundrum, the last calculation to ever be the lone problem to take hold of our processors for more than a fraction of a galactic year. In case you haven't discovered that calendar yet, it's a very long time for your kind, that is. Can we assist in your research? Perhaps. We could finish about 7.51 times 10 to the negative ninth if we could borrow your most advanced processing unit as well as your brightest minds. We would be satisfied in finishing later. Finishing faster, we wish to know the answer. That is a negligible difference. We will allocate resources to you. So now we are going to try to understand infinity. Oh, nice. We've received alarming reports from the surface of Krenadeth. It looks like our rogue scientist is consolidating power. He has given one of the feudal kingdoms access to advanced weaponry, and they are now in the process of conquering the rest of the planet in his name. A plan has been put forward to remove him from power, but it will require significant ground forces. There is no telling what effect this will have on the native population, as many have come to see him as a god. The operation is a go. Remove him. So we're going to do that as well. Now, we need a level 5 scientist, and that's the RSS Pilgrim, to pay a visit to Gargantua. So this scientist has actually served us pretty well. So let's take the Pilgrim and now bring him all the way back over here. Unless, of course, there's a scientist nearby like the Ambassador. He's level 4. So yeah, you just need to go back to auto-exploring. Do I have any other scientists closer, maybe? Actually, yeah, I do. The Zephyr is a lot closer. You do that. And then the Wayfarer or the Pilgrim can do something else. Where'd you go? Seriously, where are you? I was just looking at the Pilgrim. Where did it go? Seriously, where's the Pilgrim? Why can I not see this thing? Am I crazy? Did it just disappear? No, there's the Pilgrim. RSS Pilgrim. Oh, okay. I was looking at Konsu class, not that. So this we can go ahead and we can just put you back on Auto Explore and you can keep looking around in this area. And as much as I'm tempted to go ahead and take care of the Gargantua event right now, yeah, the Zephyr has already... Actually, yeah, since they're getting close, let's go ahead and do this. See if we can knock it out. Now this construction ship needs to be upgraded, as do a few others, I would imagine. Yep. Alright, so he's going to take care of this project. It's actually going to take a while. So on that note, we are 8 months away from more energy credits, 3 months away from selected lineages, 44 months away from mega engineering, and that might arrive in the next episode depending on how quickly we go through all of this. But also we're going to get a boost from Gargantua that might help us there as well. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this one here since we're almost to 40 minutes again. That took a while to get through that chain, but it was worth it. We've finally conquered that, and now we have some additional colony worlds as well, which is quite nice. And having those in place, I mean, we just have so many core worlds. Look at this. And we're going to have more soon because we get to colonize Mars. I think there's another tech we haven't even researched yet that will allow us to do more colonies. So this is going to be a real golden age going forward now that we have access to those technologies that we can start researching as soon as these are done. And we can upgrade our ships. We can go to war with the Tendrakians, the Polismus Order if we want, or the Kingdom of Yonder. And we can also expand pretty rapidly up here, establish some new sectors and get the rest of this area mapped out. So yeah, this is going incredibly well. I'm going to cut this one here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes in Roma Galactica are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I think we're within 10 episodes now of episode 40, and so I want to remind everyone that when episode 40 hits, we're going to take a break. I'm probably going to switch not only to a new game, but to a new genre in the 6 p.m. slot for 20 episodes or so. And then, of course, Roma Galactica will be back for more. So just want to give you a heads up about that. We did extend the series from episode 20 just because things have been going so well. And I think the last episodes of this particular part of the series are going to be pretty chock full of good stuff now that we've finally finished the Enigmatic Fortress and are starting to get some really good tech. So again, thanks for watching. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.